hottest station is now live for your enjoyment with host iamBranded.
Right now, I got my man D-Shot in the building. Right now, live on City with Radio. D-Shot, what's good, pimpin'?
Man, what's up, man? Glad to be on the show, man. It's always a pleasure to get real fans, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what it do, man. You know what I'm saying? You got my man V from Vegas up in this motherfucker, too. So, you know, we just trying to do it right on City with Radio, you dig?
What's up, V from Vegas?
What's with it, DC? What's cracking with you?
Oh, good, man. It's always a pleasure to be on the line, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure, man. Especially with you, man. You always spitting game and knowledge to a player, so, you know, hey, what can I say?
Man, I appreciate that, man.
Hey, and Shotty, you know, with Thug Love and getting a lot of attention lately, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to know what's up with the video, when we gonna be able to see something. You know what I'm saying? People just inquiry minds want to know, so give it to the listeners right now, brother man.
We're going to be shooting a video probably in about 2.5 weeks. Right now I'm in the plotting stages, you know what I mean? You don't ever want to go out there without planning, whatever you do it is, you know what I mean? So
That's right.
Yeah, it's gonna be right to your doorstep. It's gonna be on the YouTube and all that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be on my MySpace page, you know, MySpace/Shot Entertainment Group. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, you can go there right now and visit my MySpace page. Check out a few things, a couple of interviews that I got, you know, that you can check out, and a couple of new songs. I got a new one on there, but it's called matter of fact, it's called Bartender. Bartender, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of something different, you know, just something to kind of let them know I'm a little bit on the diverse side. You know, I can select different directions. I ain't just no Yay area. I'm a national artist, and that's my whole point this time. You know what I mean?
That's right, oh boy. You know what I mean? And, go ahead, man.
Hey, I went and checked it out today. I'm feeling it.
You feeling the Bartender song?
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's definitely something different. When I first heard it, I said, damn, you know, is that D-Shot? So, yeah, it's definitely something different from D-Shot.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just trying, you know, you don't want to, you know, take an example, man. You don't want to have sex with your woman the same way every time, man. She gonna get tired of it, and you is too. So you gotta hit her with something different, man. You know what I mean?
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Gotta switch up the flavor. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Now we got a 323 caller D-Shot. Now this should be the Honey Mac Sean, right? Am I already knowing?
I didn't get him yet. But I can. You know.
Okay.
That might be Domino, homie.
Okay. 323 area code. You in the house tonight on Secret Radio with D-Shot, Branded, and V from Vegas. What's up?
What's up, family? You know this your boy Domino from the LBC. What it is?
What's up, Domino? How you feeling, man?
It's love, homie. I mean, we need to go ahead and bridge that gap. It's about that time, ain't it, Shot?
Man, it's not a problem, man. Matter of fact, I just talked to my boy Drew down the other day, and you know he back in the game. And I was like, You know what, dude? I just called him and just like said, man, Drew, check this out. It's a pleasure to have you back in the game. You know, we all took our little breaks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We went strong for a long time. You know what I mean? But we us OGs, we recognize that the game needs us, man. You know what I mean? The game is suffering big time. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's about us, man. It's about the cats that really built the real foundation of this rap and this R&B. You know what I mean?
That is exactly. Couldn't have said it no better.
You know, I mean, you was one of the cats that that really set that foundation right there with us. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, that like you said, man. They definitely they need that leadership again. You know, and without us up in there, man, the foundation is just gonna bust through the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, youngsters need a little bit of direction too, though. You know what I mean? Once they started, taking that out the rap, they start taking that out the rap, man. I mean, it's just like, man, cats is just getting towed up out there because it ain't nothing, music they listen to ain't really talking about nothing. You know what I mean? I mean, we be busting that, we be busting that real game. You know what I mean? I ain't on street levels, on all levels. We even go to the club too. You know what I mean? But we don't just be, in the club riding a tricycle. You know what I mean?
Well, the West Coast stood for something, man, and we had that gumbo. You know what I mean? Everybody was spitting that fire, man, and spitting that game, but it was just different flavors, man, and just seemed like we losing a lot of that intensity. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, a lot of that got to do with the major record companies. But you know what, man? They can basically a major company can kiss my black ass, dog.
There you go.
I mean, the game done opened up to the point where now you can get on iTunes, you can get on all these spots and be all over the world. Cat can kind of download you anywhere. You know what I mean? When you get on that YouTube, you know what I mean? That's a video that's shown not just in the Bay Area. That's all over the place. I remember you know we had to go through just to get a video played on different stations. We had to print up like 2,000 VHSs or whatever you call them, 3/4 inches.
At least.
On the leg. It was a cost of on the leg.
Yeah,
Get all the video stations across the country. Now you just upload it, no cost involved. You know what I mean? And just get to spreading your love with it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love 2009, man. It's just big for anybody that want to get into music. It's open right now.
That is exactly.
And you know what? And since I got both of you guys on here, you guys are legends in this hip-hop game, and we are in the house on Sick with the Radio. Got Domino, D-Shot, you know what I'm saying, and you listeners out there. Now, I was reading something yesterday that kind of went down that every major right now is considering to have that 360 deal mandatory. Now, I'll start with D-Shot. What are your thoughts on that, though? Because I know you already just kind of like threw out your opinion and stuff like that about the majors right now, but with it becoming a reality now, because it was always just kind of like scattered deals now. Now that it's just fact now that it's going to stay a 360 deal, you know what I'm saying? And you already know what time it is with the 360 deal. They take every little bit of what you make, you know what I'm saying, off ringtones, off of basic, you know what I'm saying, like concert sales and ticket sales, and all that other stuff. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's like this, man. For those artists that want to be famous and broke, go to a major record company. You know what I'm saying? But, for some of those artists that don't want to do their research, that don't want to study the books and learn the business and sell they few albums or whatever, if it's 30,000 or even 5,000 is a decent amount of money. You know what I mean? Right. You might not, once you get a little advance from a major, you might get an advance for $30,000. That might be the last check you see. You go out there and get you a car, get you a little spot, fully furnish it. You down to 15 racks now. And, when that, go get your little chain. You looking good. You feeling good. But that just might be your last check. You don't even know it.
I feel you. Domino, what's your take, brother? You know what I'm saying? Because it just seemed like it went through the wire on the AP thing, like, you know what I'm saying, yesterday. I was reading it. I was like, oh, wow. Mandatory now, huh?
What the thing is, man, is that they always, it's still, to me, it's like it was back in the day. They just stepped their game up a little more, you know what I'm saying? If you do go that way, you're going to end up, coming to the independent world anyway, man. It's a stab in the back. Like you said, for those that want the fame, without the cheese that come with it, you're gonna make that move. And it's still a lot of money in shows once you blow up. So I can't hate that side of it. But at the same time,
if we follow, if you guys ever heard of Tech Nine, man, and I've been checking out his model, his business model in general. Man, the man got shows all day long, and the man is independent, you know what I'm saying, hitting them with 180,000 sales every time he come out. I don't hear the man on the radio or none of that. He's killing them, you know what I'm saying? So, therefore, it is a possibility that an independent cat can go out there and operate real decently and make a decent amount of money without the control of the big corporations. So, you got to understand, that's what's going on with America now. The big corporations they got problems because the big CEOs don't know what they're doing no more. Their leadership done got softened up. You understand what I'm saying? Like watered down. You feel me? So,
the bottom line was they was using us to to pick out the situations as far as what they were signing. It's always been about the independent world. They just didn't put it out there like it was the independent situations that was making them the moves because. If you paid attention, they were sending us in the clubs pulling the axe. They ain't know
But
what the hell that hip-hop shit was.
But see, check this out, though. But see, now, it's an even playing field, man. The internet done opened the game to the point where, you know, a brother on the independent side, he don't need them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. It's beautiful to be able to make a record. You don't even really have to print them up. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and put it out on iTunes and all the other digital stations. And then do your little video or a few videos. You know what I mean? And your customers can actually just go and pick what they want and go to your page and do what they want to do and be close to you as long as you in a decent business fashion the way you operating. You know what I mean? You got good customer service. You know, if the cat, you know, wants your autograph, and make sure you sign his autograph. You know what I mean? Like Barack Obama, you know, keep a smile on your face, man. Kiss some babies, man. Don't make nobody mad. You know, be a player. You feel me, Brandon?
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
you know,
I feel you.
like, you know, I remember my brother, man, for real though, man, 40, I'm going to tell you right off the top, dude, when we first started, man, I know I'll be talking, but when we first started, the man got invited to a post office, and it was about 8 people that worked there. And the man asked, you know, 40 to come and perform in front of his staff. You know what I mean? 40 was like, yeah, I'll do it. He went on down there, him and my little brother, Muggsy, and performed in front of 8 people. Now, some cats will be like, man, I'm not going down there performing those 8 people. Now, those eight people have become diehard fans for that. They really appreciated that. And they probably followed 40 all up until now. They probably still buy his records up until now. And that's why every time 40 come out, no matter what, he got his 200,000 because that's what he was selling when he was young. You know what I mean? He got his 200,000 fan base every time, no matter what, because it's been a founded fan base. It ain't no fly-by-night fan base. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, that's about the size of it, man.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth right there, you know what I'm saying? Coming from 2 legends in this music business, you know what I'm saying? Nexxlegacy Radio in the house, Branded, V from Vague, got D-Shot Domino. I'm going to put a mic on Chubby Face from Small Talk Records, CEO out there in Gary, Indiana. But before I do that, if you fellas want to stick on for this track, but I got to get this out here for the fans because they've been wanting it. You know what I'm saying? Nexxlegacy Radio in the building, D-Shot, V from Vague in the house, Branded as well. And one of the things that I could say, D-Shot, about this song was, you know what I'm saying, especially, you know, how it just caught the attention to a lot of people, bro. It's just like, it's real marketable, like, you know what I'm saying? You can be able to take this and be able to, you know, splash this over to, like, go to any other state and bump it, and it's still that vibe. That hook is so catchy. The flow is so, you know what I'm saying, precise with it. So, you know what I'm saying, that's probably why a lot of people feeling it because, you know what I'm saying, it's just a catchy tune, man. So, you know, that's why a lot of people been digging it and just kind of like waiting and anticipating how things are going down. So, more props on that one, bro.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Of course, you know that was the first version right there, though. You know what I'm saying? You forgot to play the one with 40 and be legit on it.
Hey, you know what? I would play that if you hook your boy up with it. You know what I'm saying?
You had it. I gave it to you. I just got it mixed up, yeah.
Wow, I gotta go back to my archives and check that double up though. Oh boy.
Yeah, man, I had to make that song. I had to tighten him up even better than what it is now. You know what I'm saying? So I basically went on ahead and put 40 Be Legit on there. You can go to my MySpace page and check that out right now. Whoever, all the listeners, go to my MySpace page. It's MySpace /Shot Entertainment spelled out group at gmail.com.
All right.
You can hear it right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, check him out. He's also on my tops as well. So if y'all pretty much didn't get what D-Shot said, just go to myspace.com/branded101 and just go ahead and scroll down just a couple of clicks and you're right there on my man right there. Just click on D-Shot, listen to all them tracks that he got going on right now. And, you know what I'm saying, my man Domino just dropped off, but, you know, you already got his number. So, you know what I'm saying, he already got yours. Now, as far as a connection, you know what I'm saying, to me, I think, you know what I'm saying, the internet radios and these places and people that respect other people's music to be able to bridge that gap and be able to have, yourself and Domino probably doing a joint pretty soon, or, getting together some of these real cats that came into this game beasting out. It's gonna be good for the industry. Once everybody get on the same page, you dig?
Man, it's not a problem. It's all good. Us OGs, we back in the game to set this game straight once again. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to take it over, but we just want to put some decent music in the air again. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hey, what it was is Domino wanted me to let you know that shit was hot. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be real right back. He gotta take care of something at the house real quick, but he gonna call right back in. But he told me, he said, "V, make sure you tell that Thug Lovin' is the shit, man." So, that's
right on, man. Right on. But look, Brady, I gotta make a move, man. Look here.
Go ahead, brother.
All my fans, man. Thanks for listening. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more to come with that track right there. It's a lot more good music on the album. It's called Presidential. It'll be out in July. The single will be out in June. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to get it on MySpace. You'll be able to buy it on MySpace. You'll be able to buy it on iTunes and all other digital downloading stations. And, just support your boy, you know what I mean? I understand it's a recession out there, and there's a lot of good music out there as well. But, you know how we do it.
That's right. More props to you, man. And like I said, I'm gonna get that remix you did to it with your brothers on the joint. You know what I'm saying? I know I got it. I just got to pull it through and get it. But on the safe side, just send it back to your man sometime tonight or tomorrow so I can have it for the listeners next Friday on Sick With It Radio. You dig?
You got it, my brother. I'm out.
All right, Big D Shot.
All right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Legend in his own time, not just a Bay legend, but just an entertainment cat, music cat. You know what I'm saying? Elevated his skills from way back in the day. So, most def doing it big. I didn't get a chance for you to be able to say what it do, Mr. Chubby Face, but my bad for keeping you on for so long. What's good, pimpin'?
You know what I'm saying? Everything's everything. You know what I'm saying? What's good with y'all?
Chilling. What's happening?
You know what I'm saying? Maintaining. You know what I mean?
That's right. Now, with you being a CEO cat too, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Tell me about, how you feel about that 360 thing that every single major is about to make that mandatory. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I say mandatory, that's the only way you can be able to come into it as 360.
Well, you know what I mean. The majors know that they losing money, so you know what I mean. They gotta figure out a way how to recoup money. So you know what I mean. This is what they have to do. A lot of cats, are going independent route because like the internet and everything. So what they have to do, you know what I'm saying. The majors have to feel like they have to do the 360 thing to recoup money. So what I mean. It's just business.
Yeah. V, you've been in the business for a while, man. What's your opinion on that, though?
Shit, they just making moves, and they just tell you the fact that they all trying to make it mandatory. They all linked up, sat down at the brown table with each other and said, this is what we got to do to keep our bread going. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why they would do that because, like I said, it's, people that's been in the game for a little bit that knows what it is that they're trying to do. They got to offer something when you saying that this is the only deal you got. It ain't no flexibility to it, and I don't even really know how they going to pull that shit off because there's always going to be somebody like, well, fuck it, I ain't got to fuck with y'all. So I'm not sure how they going to pull that off, but, I guess that's what they're going to try to do.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it and I'm seeing like, wow, you're going to have all these majors basically just going to try to put a stranglehold on the up-and-coming independent dudes or the people trying to get a deal. And it's just like you said, it's kind of like, it's kind of turning me off here. Is this the only deal I get? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow. I don't even know how they can be able to do it, but I guess now because of the slump in sales, because the sales on CDs have been taking the back seat, of course, and y'all already well know due to the online age and shit. So, pretty much the way that it is since the majors is only getting 20% of online sales. That takes up their revenue right there, 20% of their revenue. And if you already got slump in CD sales, then how else you gonna be able to, how else is a major supposed to be able to get some kind of compensation from it? I guess I don't know.
What sound like what they're gonna do is probably put is they gonna get into the online media thing pretty heavy and shit. You know, you got iTunes now, you got LimeWires and all that other shit. They probably gonna just start doing their own and shit, and probably they got to be offering something else that you ain't getting on these other ones that's free. So that's the only way I can see them doing that.
Well, I believe what they're going to do, like what you were saying, Vegas, a while back, majors going to have their own catalogs. So, you know what I mean, they're going to have their own online catalogs, so you can just go ahead and purchase it, get membership through their record company. You can just go ahead and purchase their song.
There you go. Yep.
Through the record company, you know what I mean? So,
yep.
That's the way it's going to go.
Yep. That's exactly how they pretty much had it down there too. And plus, they had like something on there saying that they would even give away a handful of songs just for promotional use, just so they can be able to try to land, you know, a concert deal or something like that, so they can be able to try to, you know, get a bigger piece of the pie from shows as opposed to music. Because I mean, as we well know too, that seems to be the case now. It seems like everybody will make the money if they go out and find shows to do as well. So, I mean, CD sales it ain't worth what it used to be and shit like that. So, you know.
Well, if the artist smart, what they'll do is make them sign you to a long-term contract with some guaranteed goddamn money, and then guarantee me release dates. Every year I'm dropping an album. You pushing the album that I'm dropping every year, and then it'll balance itself out. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they get on with a label, but they don't force them to put their album out. If you don't put that, you got to stipulate that in your contract, man. I got, you know what I'm saying? I want a 1.5 year deal. That's it. I want a 1.5 year deal, and if you ain't got my shit out, you can breach your contract. I don't want to do this no more. But if you got a contract and it ain't no stipulation on how long you got on contract with them, or you got a 6 album, they guaranteeing you album sales. Well, not album sales, but albums. You know what I'm saying? It's up to them to put it out. So if you put it in your contract that, hey, I got to get my album out by this date, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to put in the work, you know what I'm saying, to get it done. You know what I'm saying? If you don't send it out, that's breach contract. A lot of people don't put that in their contract. So if you put that in your contract, now they're obligated to drop something for you. They can't shelf it.
I feel you.
And another thing
go ahead, man.
Another thing, I think the majors need to get back to the basics, you know what I mean? They need to go ahead and get these scouts out here and find some good talent. The thing is that the music industry is suffering because the music is no good that's out here right now. You know what I mean? It's just to be honest, you know what I mean? People ain't going to buy a record when there's only 3 good songs on it. So, right now the music ain't no good, and it need fresh talent out here that's good, and it needs to be put on. So, until that happens, it's going to continue to slump.
Yeah. I feel you. I got a question for you, Chubby Face. But before I even ask that question to you, I'm going to go ahead and put a mic on this caller calling, I guess a block caller, but there's like letters SESPIV. You on the line tonight on Sick With It Radio with V from Vegas and Chubby Face of Small Talk Records. What's up?
Yo, what's the deal? My name's Espin from Long York. But I was just saying that I work for MTV Networks at 1515 Broadway in Times Square, and 360s are like the last way that label execs can make the artists pay for their mistakes. They signed back up way too many shitty ass artists that no one will ever buy them. Say, okay.
Your phone's breaking up a little bit, bro. If you could do me a favor and hang up and call back. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead, man.
Did you hear any of that shit that I just said as 360 deals go?
Yeah, you was talking about, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be a way for a lot of the majors to kind of recoup from, you know what I'm saying, making a bad mistake on the artist or whatnot.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if somehow they manage to get out of the situation, in with 360 deals, 10 years from now, they're going to have a new deal called 100% deals where the fucking artists pay for minimum and they get the revenue. And then some other
he's kind of fading in and out. He's fading in and out a little bit, man, but let me Yeah, if you could fix your phone real quick. I mean, I still got you mic'd up and everything, but just to kind of go off of what you was talking about, bro. Like, what I'm saying. That's the only way nowadays. Either that or they gotta have a better marketing plan with their artists or something like that. Because I think now what I feel like a lot of majors didn't do was adjust to this online wave as far as what they had going on. They never really took advantage, or they never really had a plan to be able to combat what was going on with this new internet era of music and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's probably why a lot of the majors are failing right now, because they never had a solid plan. You feel what I mean?
The majors are in trouble right now because they want to extend how the internet has grown, and right now the artists are of their own careers. The artists,
Yeah. I mean,
every
and
single
have my
fucking age is in control. It has nothing to do with the actual labels anymore, and that's where they're getting
yeah. And have my back, y'all. I mean, think about it. This internet wave of music and how music is being marketed now. This is like a whole new world. So when the internet boom really started, which was what, 97, I want to say, 97, 98, or something like that, or whatever. It's kind of like you just went from planet Earth onto a whole different world too. So it's kind of like you got to deal with the global thing, but you got to deal with this whole new wave of shit, which there was no plan. There still is to this day. Outside of some people really trying to go hustle and find other ways. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Soulja Boy. When he first came onto the scene, he had 100 what was it, 1 million downloads off his shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He parlayed that into something. You know what I mean? But marketing plans overall from these majors, you don't see too many of that right now. Still.
And another thing with that,
But
majors. Another thing with that, with the majors, they gonna have to figure out with the downloading thing, is that as soon as album hits the internet, it's worldwide, so they're gonna have to market in overseas and Canada to get these sales, because right now in the United States is still behind on download, but all these other overseas they're more up to date with downloading. And I believe, the majors are gonna have to do with the marketing plan as soon as the album hits the streets. Is gonna have to also market in other countries to recoup that money.
Yep. Because you look at it like this, y'all. Like, go ahead, man.
no, I was gonna say, where they're really at. It's all about taking advantage of the situation that they're in right now and doing shows online, streaming their shit. Think about it. You get, as an example, not that I really respect or like the dude, but as an example, you could take 50, or you could take Kanye West, or you could take some artists with hundreds of thousands of millions of fans, and tell an artist to send out a MySpace bulletin. Okay? He's performing live on the internet, streaming in real time for $1. You can be anywhere in the world at his show, from the comfort of home, smoking, whatever the fuck it is that you do in your own time, for $1. Say he gets 500,000 people to $1 G's that he's making from a single show. And that shits on any fucking album sales that he'd ever fucking push, because that's all broken into other stuff. Shows are the way that this actually get money nowadays, and have been for the past. Like, I'm a hip-hop MC on the side, too. Like, I'm literally writing this right now because I'm trying to get my shit out there. I performed at Rock the Bells in front of 45,000 people 2 years ago, and I was just fucking at how these dudes been like paid 50, 60,000 per show. I'm talking dudes like Raekwon. I'm talking dudes like Brother Ali. I'm talking Slug from Atmosphere. All sorts of. Nah, the real deal is just taking advantage of your resources and your environments. And right now, that shit is the internet. And if fools aren't internet savvy, they're gonna get fucked.
Yeah. And as you well know, the majors, they was kind of used to just kind of kicking back with their feet up, not really tripping off of really pushing an artist to the next level because, you know, they always had the A&R people to do shit or whatever the case may be. It was always a plan, but now, you know what I'm saying, I just feel like still to this day, and even though we're well over 10, 12, 13 years into this whole internet movement, you know what I'm saying, it's still, there's still no solid plan from a major to really combat that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like the homie was saying, like, you know, if you do take an artist and you put that artist, you know, stream a live concert, do it for $1, 500,000, boom, 500,000, you know, 500 racks right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, to me, I think there's other ways to be able to do it. Like, it's just like D-Shot said just a little while ago, too. You got to go politic. You know what I'm saying? Kiss babies, do what you got to do. We've been saying that a long time, V. You know what I'm saying? And Chubb, we've been pretty much just kind of like in there just like, hey, this is what you got to do now. This is what reality of music is right now. You got to go extra hard, not just, you know what I'm saying, sitting back and let the next man or the next woman push your shit for you. You got to do it yourself. And that's why internet radio and stuff like that is important too, you know what I mean? So,
well, I think that's always been a
for majors. Fault.
Go ahead, V.
Well, I always thought that was, to me, you know what I'm saying, I think, you know what I'm saying, that's always been a part of the game. I think that's been a big difference with a lot of people that don't get signed. You got to have everything ready to go, man. When you come to a label, they want to know that you can do a lot of this shit yourself or know how to do it. Otherwise, you're definitely going to get raped. But you got to know about your marketing part of it, and you got to, you know what I'm saying, you got to know something about the business. Too many people go in there thinking that, you know what I'm saying, this, you know, all I got to do is rap. And that ain't it, dude. There's a lot more to it. It's, you know, how you marketing. Do you understand what people want to see when they see you on TV? Every motherfucker ain't TV worthy, you know what I'm saying? And they don't want to see your ass on TV because you really don't know how to fucking do that part of it. So, you know, they look at that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you pay attention, what they look at when they looking at American Idols. Now, they've been wrong a couple times, but what they critiquing you on, whether or not people want to see your ass. You know what I'm saying? If you look like a motherfucker that don't nobody want to see you, they don't want to do no fucking video for you. And some people don't understand. It's a whole package to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you ain't ready to do that, you ain't gonna get there. You know, if you got a whack ass album cover, you got some bullshit on your album cover, nobody want to see that shit. I won't buy your album if you got a fucked up album cover. Somebody has to tell me and prove it to me that shit is hot. If you got a garbage ass album cover, how in the hell can you possibly have good music? You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people pay for
first impression.
Yeah.
It's that first impression that you're setting. And at the time, it's like going to a chick at a bar and spitting game, but you're looking like you just slept in the fucking dumpster overnight and shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
You could be saying the smoothest shit in the world, but it won't matter because of how you look, smell, whatever else, versus some fucking dumbass just clown stepping up to the same exact chick, looking fly fuck, but at the same time just speaking like a dumbass. It's out. Like the one in the room to the same exact place as the people with all the money in the room and no talent.
Yeah,
in my opinion, but
I always
fuck majors, fuck all that shit. Be independent, make your own bread, go out there and push your own. Handle your own shit. Pay no taxes on anything. Like, this EP, I met him, like, at least a dozen times. On street corners from to Miami, to Texas, to Detroit, to LA. Just out there grinding with fucking backpacks full of 300 CDs. And at the end of the day, he's not going home until every single those fucking last CDs are gone. And if he's selling those at $15 or $10 a piece, that's the loot that he's making every single fucking day when he's only spending maybe $20 a 1,000 CDs. Like, that's just an example right there. And then on top of that, you're doing shows, you're doing features, you're doing all sorts of other shit. There's several ways for artists to make money out there. They just don't know how to handle it all. So.
And they won't do it. They won't do it. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. You gotta fucking find people that. You gotta find people that's actually in the business that's trying to do something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that. They don't fucking use. I believe that you use every single motherfucking avenue that you come across. If you got a dude that only got 2 listeners, that he want to listen to your shit, you fucking crazy if you don't fucking spend time to get on there. You crazy. Because them 2 motherfuckers might pass it to the right motherfucker. That one motherfucker might have passed it to, man, it's some artists in the game, man, that I didn't know who the fuck they was till one of my partners played it. So you never know who the fuck is listening to your shit. It's so many people feel like they got to deal with this dude that's burning hot right now. You don't have to deal with a motherfucker that's burning hot right now. That might be the brother of somebody that's major. That might be the cousin of somebody that's major. That might be he might be somebody that's into marketing, but he loves your shit. He got your shit in his motherfucking car. Guess what happens when he fucking run across somebody that is somebody? So motherfuckers burn the shit out their bridges, not fucking exploiting every single avenue. Anybody that fucking hits you on MySpace that say, man, I like your shit, you out of fucking line if you ain't got back at him. You got more than enough time to get back at him. Because he got time to get at you, and that's going to be the motherfucker buying your shit.
Yep.
But it's a lot of motherfuckers won't do that.
There's plenty of people out there on MySpace, Twitter, and all these fucking sites that'll leave you positive feedback because they know things about your shit. You're gonna say shit about them back, and then you're repeating the cycle of having their whole head inflated on shit is dope. The jam when it's just one person hype for no reason. You don't want to be those dudes running off of implications, and it's like act as if what the majors, or not even the majors, even people that are, the people that have buzz right now, quote unquote. If you had one of your tracks, some people go out of their way to listen to that. Basically, regardless of the name, they listen because of that artist that's on there that they like. So I mean, paying features and paying for hooks and drops and shit like it's in a sense, but at the same time, where you're coming from, like every single out there.
Yeah. Actually, bro, you know, I gotta get your, I know you a new caller and stuff like that, and I definitely appreciate it. I gotta get some info, especially since you say you do music and shit. But we got about 20 minutes before the show's over, and I need to get this track I've been wanting to play earlier. Pretty much up so people can be able to listen to it. And big ups to my man TDK. You know what I'm saying? This is Sick With It Radio. Big ups for D-Shot and Domino for calling there earlier and stuff like that too. And you know what I'm saying, when we get back after I play these tracks or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, I got a question for Shelly Face.
Thank you for listening to the #1 radio station for the people.
Nexxlegacy Radio.